Hey everybody, we are back at Knott, and it's the first time I've been here since after Labor Day, which means lots of Halloween editions to check out. A little bit of Spooky Farm, more of Scary Farm. At least that's what our guess is now. But we'll start on the marketplace, show you around. Penis HQ has some stuff up in the windows. We've got banners up on the light post for both Spooky Farm and Scary Farm, and some of the windows here at the candy shop, right around the Emporium and all that. So let's take a look. There's the banners. Really love that Spooky Farm one. Pretty cute. All right, so the windows look like what we've seen mostly in the past few years with the, I guess it's a little bit of change with the little car with the skeleton guy in it. I think we've seen that over at Cordy's before. It doesn't look like any Spooky Farm merch on the inside yet. And making our way into the park. Ghost Town, the first stop, and lots of the skeletons, which work obviously for Spooky Farm and Scary Farm, have made their way into the park. It's always nice to see actual Halloween decor, not just merch or, you know, the sides of build going on or things like that, but to actually see the character set up in the park is something we look forward to all year. And I know most likely people that would watch this video are of that same mindset. So actually seeing the skeletons out, see a couple ravens up there, a few more. And it looks like the first pole ghouls of the season. This is usually the first spot over here by Ghost Rider, but it looks like they're up. See the top here at Little Spurs. And these guys, which this is the first year you're watching our update videos. That's the term that we like to use for no reason at all. We call them pole ghouls, which throughout the park they've got different themed ones depending on the area. Skeletons there above Spurs. If you're interested in the pre-scare dinner, if you've not done that before, we do have a video up on the channel from 2018 where we break it down and talk about it. We've done it in past years too, but we kind of did a refreshed one last year, so definitely check that out if interested in more about the pre-scare dinner. We pre-scare dinner buffet, BOO-FET. We're big fans of it and do it multiple times a year, but we talk more about it and show some visuals of what it actually looks like. So, all right, we're gonna keep making our way down Ghost Town Street. Okay, back making our way down. See, obviously a handful of jack-o'-lanterns, a handful of birds on the rooftops. It is crazy how dead it is today. It's been the same way at Disneyland, not to the same, but I mean, definitely just low crowds in the parks right now with everybody back to school and other reasons as well. But love how these all work for day and night time. And we talked about that last year. But you've got entertaining kind of backdrops for the daytime guests, not too much for the kids, to raise those soon-to-be Scary Farm fans, but also at the same time able to fit in with the fog and have some fun little critters and skeletons and whatnot kind of peeking through at night. So we've got another one of the skeletons over there, the school teacher, and the beginnings of a facade for Origins, it looks like. It's got the little overhang there, kind of a barn look to it. They've obviously cleared out all the seating, the benches, I'm sorry, the tables and chairs. And a brand new addition here with Calico River Rapids. One of the explorers, it seems, got hit by an arrow. And he has found his final resting spot. And we've got the horse out here. So this will all be part of the queue for Origins, taking you in through the cemetery area here. And well, we've heard it'll be important to try to go through the queue and not just right through the front there, the fast pass area. So at least kind of check out and see what you see over here, some of the queue stuff. All right, and to proceed down towards the saloon in Calico Park. Obviously, many more guests hanging out above. And a number of other skeletons down along the alleyway there, as well as over in the undercut next to Judge Roy Beans. But I think we're going to go ahead and move along and see if we find anything anywhere else in the park. In front of Calico Mine Ride, again a new sort of goal for the poles here. Kind of looks like something from the Hollows. Cool look. So it seems like they invested some money in replacing some of these characters that we've seen for a while. Another skeleton hanging out above Calico Harbor. And then off to this side, you can see a decent amount of progress on the stage for the hanging. Got the gallows coming along there. You've got some color to the backdrops. And like most of the park, it just feels like everything is much farther along than normal. They seem to really have moved out their schedule and things are progressing quite well. No pumpkins yet taking over the fountain. Should be in the next couple days here. The pumpkins have moved, the jack-o'-lanterns have moved out of the visible area over on the other side of the exterior. So I'd imagine they're kind of moved to the on-deck circle. Wouldn't be surprised if we see them sometime in the next 2-3 days. And Corey's, a few of the windows done with, again, kind of an all ages look to them. A little bit of Scary Farm, a little bit of Spooky Farm. So made our way all through the boardwalk, nothing there to see. In Shadowlands, we showed that a long time ago, but nothing there to see. And then Fiesta doesn't seem to be much to see here as well. There's still no merch being available anywhere except the Bazaar, but the Bazaar has tons of merch available, and the Into the Fog Art Show. So anything you can want if you're in the park, you can find there. But they've not yet moved the merch into the other locations, and yeah, not seen any other signs of Halloween in the rest of the park so far. Making our way to Camp Snoopy, CS, see if we find anything there, and then we'll wrap this video up. All right, and here we do have some decor going on with the really fun light up characters here spread around. Also the jail cell, which they use during the Hollows, the interactive theater portions during the witch hunt and all of that. So it's moved over here from its previous location, or maybe there's a second one over there, but it looks like they'll be doing kind of that show moment over here, which makes sense. A lot more room to do that sort of thing here than there is over by that more narrow walkway near the restroom. And now navigating our way out of Camp Snoopy, and we can see a few touches out here on the poles for Forsaken Lake. They did say at the announcement event that Forsaken Lake would be expanded this year, so I'd imagine it will be hitting a little bit harder over in this direction. Wouldn't be surprised if we see some set pieces added in the next week or so here. But for now, we've just got these guys hanging out here. And then as we curve back into kind of completing, I guess it's not quite a circle because we started outside, but in the park, at least a circle, we've walked the whole park except for this last part here, where we've got these creatures hanging out on those poles. So this is kind of the line, I guess, between Forsaken Lake and Ghost Town. And actually, the mingling, is that in the wrong place? Or we don't really see those crossing over, so interesting. And then we complete the circle here with all these characters. So, all right, we are going to go ahead and wrap this video up here. Found lots of stuff we were here last on Monday, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days. Lots of things. Should be a lot more in the next week ahead. So until next time, see you in line somewhere.